So let's read some more of LarryBoy and the Emperor of Envy. Yep, here he is right there. It was pandemonium outside Mr. Slushee. It seemed as if the entire town was trying to get in for their free slushies. Now remember guys, this isn't for the Apple Watch or anything. It's for some slushies, basically. Chief Crosswell blocked the door. "Hold on, everyone," he said. "You know that Mr. Slushee doesn't open for business for another 10 minutes. Until that time, we can't let anyone in." "Aw," groans the crowd. The Emperor and his henchmen were hiding in the alley next to the slushie shop. "Did you hear that?" asked Frank. "With Chief Crosswell blocking the door, we can't get into the shop so that we could pour the envy formula into the slushie machine, thus ensuring that everyone in Bumbleberg drinks the formula." "A good job bringing the reader up to speed," said Jesse. "What reader?" "Dude, I'm the reader. I'm the one reading, so..." "Never mind that," said the Emperor. "I can get past Chief Crosswell. You two stand next to the back door." But the door's locked," said Frank. "I know that," said the Emperor. "I will unlock it from the inside." "But how will you get past Chief Crosswell?" asked Jesse. "I will use my superpower," declared the cherry tomato. "Cool," said Jesse. "Neat," said Frank. "What superpower?" asked Jesse. The Emperor shook his head. "Weren't you paying attention in supervillain school?" he asked. "All supervillains are either mad geniuses or have superpowers." "What kind of powers?" asked Frank. "You know," said the Emperor, "like super strength or super speed or the ability to fly." "Wow, what's your superpower?" "When I hold my breath," explained the villain, "I become very, very small." "You're already very, very small," said Jesse. "I become even smaller," yelled the Emperor. "Watch." "Well, gee, I want to know how your superpower looks. I want to know how your superpower looks like. So listen to this." The Emperor held his breath. Then he began shrinking. Soon he was almost too small to see. "That is small," said Jesse. "You said it," agreed Frank. The Emperor let out his breath and grew back to normal size. "When I'm tiny, I could slip right past Chief Crosswell without being seen." "You can usually slip by most people without being seen," Jesse observed. The Emperor growled and said, "Go stand by the back door and wait for me." Oh. Then he held his breath and shrunk down to a minuscule size? Down to a minuscule size. He hopped around the corner and headed for the shop's front door. Chief Crosswell was a giant from his point of view. The Emperor easily slid through underneath the door and into the shop. Once inside, he let out his breath. Back to full size, he gleefully ran and opened the back door. It's like, open the door. "Get in here," he said to his henchmen. Frank and Jesse. Okay, by the way, this is how small he got, people. There he is right there. Frank and Jesse lumbered into the shop. The Emperor made his way to the slushie machine. He took out the vial of blue liquid. "Now if one of you would be so kind as to pour this vial into the slushie machine," he said. "Then when everyone eats their free slushies, they will be infected with the envy formula." "Why don't you dump it in?" asked Jesse. "I'm not tall enough to reach the opening," said the Emperor. "That's why I need your help." "Why don't you grow back to full size?" asked Jessie. "I am full size," barked the Emperor. Oh, touchy. Anyway, "Why don't I stop talking now?" said Jessie. "That would be a great idea." Frank took the vial from the Emperor and poured it into the Slushee machine. "Good work," said the Emperor. "Now let's sneak out the back so no one would suspect a thing. Then all we need to do is wait until everyone has slurped a Slushee. At that moment, we can march on Boneyburg." "Can we stop by my house first?" asked Jessie. "If we're going to be marching, I want to be wearing comfortable shoes." "Really? You're concerned about comfortable shoes, like when marching? In fact, for real? This would be y'all's conquest of Boneyburg, and all you're concerned about is wearing comfortable shoes? I mean, seriously? Just go!" yelled the Emperor. Emperor Napoleon of crime and other bad stuff, again that ridiculously long name, led his henchmen out to the back door, laughing maniacally. Now, we finally have the evil plot being set into motion. So, what does this mean for LarryBoy? Is he going to drink the stuff? I don't know. Is he going to be infected with the envy formula? I don't know. We'll find out in future chapters. Anyways, this is another reading of LarryBoy and the Emperor of Envy, and I will be sure to have more videos of this storybook in the future. So on that note, I'll see you guys next time. So if we're to assume that that's the envy formula, that means they're spiking the stuff. They're spiking the slushies. I mean, this is like the kid-friendly version of spiking a drink. Just saying.